The evolution of every aurora tends to follow a similar sequence. We call this an auroral substorm. The following images show a typical sequence of an auroral substorm. The first image shows a quiet oval before any activity begins. This is called the quiet phase. Right before we see any bright emissions, we can observe the oval getting bigger and moves further towards the equator. This is called the growth phase. The activity truly begins with the small spot of light, or onset event, followed by the lighting up of the whole ring and an expansion to a more poleward location. The large bright region you can see is called the auroral bulge. When the aurora reaches its maximum expansion, you can see that the large bulge begins to break up and the small discrete features appear. Finally, the whole aurora dims and recovers. It will eventually return to the initial state, the quiet phase. The whole process may repeat over and over again until the activity dies out completely. Now, all the images you've seen so far have been from the northern hemisphere of the northern lights, or the aurora borealis. But did you know that there was also a southern counterpart of the aurora called the southern lights, or the aurora australis? And here we're seeing a unique movie taken by the Polar spacecraft that shows us both the north and the south at the same time. This allows us to see that the activity is occurring at the same time in both hemispheres. We call this the conjugate aurora.